Alright, time for another draft. This is right after the Shadows of Innistrad update. So we will hopefully see some new cards here. Alright, that said, interesting cards in this pack. Rakdos Signet, Ramp is always good. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Um, he's colorless. His minus X exile all permanents with converted mana cost X or less. Um, that's one or more colors. It's a good way to board wipe and super powerful. He's probably the most powerful card in this pack just because of those two facts. Other interesting cards of note: Hero of Bladehold. It's really good aggro mid-range card. Polluted Delta. All the fetch lands are really strong. Aside from that, Decimate's pretty good, but it's multicolor. Master Biomancer's already also pretty good, but multicolor. Same with the Johnny. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Ugin. Alright. Powerful cards in this pack. Tameo. Taps down a permanent forever. Can draw you lots of cards, and if you get to ult, you should just win the game. Awakening Zone creates 0/1 Eldrazi Scion token, or Eldrazi Spawn token that can be sacrificed for 1 mana every turn, and has lots of cool applications in a bunch of different decks. Another fetch land, filter land, Kozilek. But I think Tameo is the best card here just because she kind of fits in with the Ugin control, or Ugin wants control, and Tameo is going to help us get there. She's pretty powerful. Okay, so good cards in this pack. Parallax Wave. It comes in the battlefield with 5 counters on it, and for every counter you remove from it, you can exile a creature until Parallax Wave is destroyed. And also every turn you have to remove one of those counters. So eventually they'll get their things back. So it's a good way to stall the game for a couple turns. Sylvan Library is one of the best green card selection tools there are. But we don't look like we need that right now. We're certainly not going to move into green just for it. Ajani Steadfast is interesting because her +1 says until end of turn, up to 1 target creature gets +1 and gains first strike vigilance lifelink. And her -2 says put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. Considering our first 2 picks were planeswalkers, maybe we'll just go super friends. Let's see. Insurrection should just win you the game if you cast it. Interested On is also really good. Destroy 3 things and get 3. The controllers of the things you destroy get 3/3 elephant tokens. And itself is a 9/9. And this is one of the new cards we added. Port Town. That's a blue-white land that comes into play untapped if you happen to have a island or plains in your hand. But yeah, I'm going to pick a Johnny, and maybe we can build super friends. Okay, here's a new planeswalker. Soaring Grim Nemesis. +1, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. Each opponent loses life equal to the converted mana cost. -X, Soaring Grim Nemesis deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life. -9, put a number of 1/1 black vampire knight creature tokens with lifelink onto the battlefield equal to the highest life total among all players. So yeah. He technically adds a 3rd color of black to our deck, but he's a planeswalker, and Super Friends is nothing without planeswalkers. Alright. Another new planeswalker, Chase, Unraveler of Secrets. +1, scry 1, then draw a card. -2, return target creature to its owner's hand. -8, you get an emblem with whenever an opponent casts his or her first spell each turn, counter that spell. So everyone must cast 2 spells if they want the second one to resolve. So yeah, we're doing it. Planeswalker every pick. So we need some really good defense soon. Aside from that, another new card, Olivia Mobilized for War. Precinct Captain. He's gonna, if we pick him, he's gonna provide defense through offense because he's gonna hopefully make people. He's gonna hit people and make 1/1 tokens so we can block with. See, compared to Knight of the Hokey Pokey, he's just better because he has first strike, and Hokey Pokey can protect itself. Odric is pretty cool, but he wants us to attack. He's also new. I think I'm gonna pick. Precinct Captain. Okay, cool cards here. Porcelain Legionnaire, 3/1 first striker. Good on the defense. Intrepid Hero, he's going to be really good at killing big things whenever they appear. Mortify is good because it can destroy target creature or enchantment, but it has black in it. I don't want to play too many black cards unless we have to. Draining Welk, but it costs 6 and we have a lot of top end already. Yeah. So maybe Intrepid Hero is the answer here. Okay. Runic Study, potentially draw lots of cards. Cloud Goat Ranger, it's good on the defense. It gives us lots of tokens to jump with and lots of creatures, but again, it costs a lot. Victim Knight would be really good, but double black. Evolving Wilds is reasonable. It will help us fix our lands, which we're going to need help with. I'm going to pick Runic Study, though. Take a chance. Okay, back to the... So this is what's wheeled. I'm seeing a lot of red in the pack still. A little bit of blue-green. Which is unfortunate, because those are basically the colors we're trying not to play. So... I think this is... just pick what we don't want to see, which might be the Cackler. Well, that sounds so bad. We can probably handle him. What does this guy actually do? Yeah, I'll get rid of the command. Okay. So good cards in here for us. A Crow and Horse is a good defensive card. Snap. Village Bellringer. Yeah, I like a Crow and Horse the most. Okay, raise the alarm. Instant speed, 2 1/1 soldiers. Sounds good. Ooh, all right, filter land for red white. Oh wait, we don't want red. Shit, we don't want any of this. We don't want to fight Hornet Queen. We don't want to fight Gutter Snipe. Odric's white. It's a bonus. Hey, Legionnaire. Cool. Okay. What do we got in here? Okay. One of the best draw. Okay, so one of the best draw spells. One of the best board clears in, well, the best one in blue. And it's one-sided. Fixing, which we are definitely going to need. And an okay sword. I'm going to pick Treasure Cruise, the draw spell. Okay. Board Wipe, which we are probably going to want. Ponder, which is one of the best one cat cantrips. 1 cost draw card spells. More fixing. So the problem with the Wrath of God right now is it looks like a lot of our defense comes from creatures, but I think we'll be okay. Our creatures are hopefully going to be worse than their creatures. Ooh, shit. So doubling season is super awesome with planeswalkers, because if we have doubling season out, it doubles the number of loyalty counters they come into the battlefield with. At this point, it might be worth just dropping Sorin so we can play green and cast doubling season. Also, new card from Shadows of Innistrad. And channel's really good, but too much green for us. Yeah, doubling season. Okay, fixing for blue-green. Blue, white, black, but we might be, yeah, definitely going to be dropping Sorin currently. So this is a better land. Yeah, I'm going to pick it. Let's see what else we got in here. Momentary blink. It's not the best for us because we don't have a lot of good enter the battlefield creatures. He's pretty cool. Gonna try not to play green, but it doesn't look like this pack's gonna let us because this guy costs a little too much for us to try and cast. Yeah, maybe he's just the best card here for us. Okay, Westfell Abbey might be the pick here. It's a flip card, and if we sacrifice 5 creatures, we get a really big scary demon guy. It's kind of like Ebros, the Binding Blade, in that sense. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Westfell Abbey. All right, there's another Planeswalker, another Sorin. Aside from that, cards that look interesting don't seem to be here. So he might, who knows what we're going to do. All right, Planeswalker in blue-black, perfect. Oh wait, maybe not perfect. Trying to get rid of the black. Maybe we just play 4 colors. We can pick a counter spell. What does he actually do? Exile top 3 cards of target opponent. I'd rather have the counter spell. Okay. Let's see. Green, black, green, blue. Jeez. They're probably in the wrong colors here. Least want to be surprised by this card. Oh, only white card. Oh man. Should probably sacrifice an artifact or enchantment. It's probably best for us trying to be control-y. Who knows? Maybe we just play every color. Who knows what the third pack's going to hold for us. Although Fool's Demise could be pretty good for us. I'm going to pick the fixing. This guy's pretty good. Sure. Why not? Okay. What do we got going on here? Banishing Light, good control card. Ramp, which we're probably going to pick. Cryptic Command is really strong. Good counterspell, but it's going to be really hard for us considering how many colors we're trying to play. Never Rules Disc board wipe, but it doesn't hit our planeswalkers, so hopefully this will come back to us. Oh, this is also a planeswalker, and one of these two will probably come back. Oh, Moat. It's definitely something we need. It's a really strong defensive card. Aside from that, planeswalker, but I think Moat is more important at this point. Okay. Double green planeswalker. No fixing. Oh, I'm going to pick this one. It's like Cryptic Command. It's almost as good. Some might even argue it's better. Let's see what else we got going on. Worship just might keep us alive with all of our token generation. Okay, so let's see. Cards that we want. Vivid Meadow fixes. Doom Travelers, okay. Restoration Angel is really good, but we need fixing real bad. More fixing. Cool cards, Geist. Old Olivia. Wood Elves. But yeah, fixing. Cool cards here. Righteous Confluence. Vandal Blast. Mass Eviction. Yawgmoth's Bargain. Righteous Confluence, I think, is the pick. Good cards. Dahlia could be good, but not in this deck. He might be good, but I think he's the best. Let's see, he is Flash Flying, hates Reanimator, and can protect one of your creatures. If you could protect permanents, that'd be amazing. That's what we really want. I'm going to pick him. Okay, so back to the pack 1. None of the cards we're hoping to wield. Instead, we have Caracas, which, because it taps for white, I think might be playable. Yeah, it's gonna be. Alright, Planeswalker came back. Nothing really interesting. Man. Beast Within is a removal spell. That's about it for us. Maybe we can make opposition work. It's really powerful if we can. If we have enough tokens. Not playing that. Most likely to play this card. Probably not going to play it. Not going to play either of these. Don't want to play against this one. Alright. Deck building time. Play this land, play this land, play this land. Probably play this land. Probably not, but I want to. Gonna play this land. So get all of our planeswalkers in for our Wrath effects. Doubling Season, Garruk, Ugin. Other things we want. Defensive spells. Card draw. Ramp. Alright, so after that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands out of 25, so we need 3 more cards. We are currently playing 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors. Alright, 4 colors. We have 1 black spell, 2 black spells, 3 black spells. Green spells, we have 1 and 2 green spells. We have 2 sources. technically 3 sources of green. Okay. So what can we do? He might be good for the defense. Definitely good for defense. Good for defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now we're at 23 spells. We're only playing 5 creatures. And somehow I think Worship is still going to work. Worship says basically you can't die so long as you control a creature. This is actually a creature, so we have 6 creature spells here. He can make extra creatures. This counts, but this makes a creature every turn for us. It's alive. This will double the number of tokens that we make. This can make some creatures if we need them. And Grook makes creatures. This Sorin makes creatures. That's about it. So I think we're okay on creatures. Removal. Do we need any more removal? So we have Intrepid Hero, Wrath, Cameo kind of counts, Chase kind of counts, Mystic Confluence definitely counts, Ugin counts, and Sorin counts. Our removal is really expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, how difficult is this going to be for lands? So we were primarily white and blue. You know, he's got to figure out the green-black part. So here's a black source and a green source. Need a little bit more black than green, but I don't think it's going to make a difference, really. So we also have 12 cards. How many white sources? 1, 2, 3, 4. Currently 4. We need probably at least 7, so we'll play 3 more. So do 8. 8 sounds good. It'll be really good at getting to double white. Need to get to double blue pretty quickly. Blue sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More blue than white. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Alright. 3 islands. And then we gotta figure out swamps. How many black sources do we have? 1. So I'm counting this as a black source because we can remove a charge counter and give us black for a turn, but we can only do that so many times. An interesting synergy is that this can bounce our Vivid, and we can play it again and get more charge counters on it. So anyways, 1 black source, 2 black sources, maybe just 1 swamp. Green sources 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just 1. So we get 1 more land. I'm gonna put another. Actually, I'll do it 4. Actually, yeah, that's probably fine. Alright. Or I can be real greedy. Take one of these guys out and put in Westfell Abbey. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, it says I'm shy too. Let's add 1 more island, 1 more swamp. There we go. Alright, that's the deck. This is 4-color Super Friends. And there you go. Another draft done.